Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Yoon was the new Cobra Kai captain? During the events of Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3. Spoilers for Cobra Kai Season 6 Part 3, you have been warned. So in this timeline, Quan will still pass away, and the Saikai Taikai will still be cancelled. But Terry Silver will still want the Saikai Taikai to continue, so Terry Silver will still want to convince Gunther to resume the Saikai Taikai, and Terry Silver will still convince Daniel and Johnny. Those events would stay the same. Master Kim Sung-young would still want his dojang to go back to the Saikai Taikai. Master Kim would want Yoon to take Kwan's place, and they would want to avenge Kwan. So Sensei Kim and Master Kim Sung-young would train Yoon, and they would still teach him the secret technique. Master Kim would push Yoon to his limits. Kreese would still want to change his ways, but in this timeline, he wouldn't send Yoon away. So in this timeline, Sensei Kim wouldn't kill her grandfather, and those events would carry on. Kreese would still arrive in the valley, and he would want to talk to Tori. He would apologize for failing her and Quan at the tournament, and he would still want to say his goodbye. Cobra Kai would arrive in the valley, but only Sensei Kim Daeun would be their sensei, and Yoon would be the new Cobra Kai captain. Cobra Kai would train for the Saikai Taikai, but Tori would choose not to train with the Cobra Kais, so she would ask to train at Miyagi-Do instead. The Saikai Taikai will still resume in the valley. Eventually the Saikai Taikai will resume, and Robbie will still fight Axel in the boys semifinals. So Robbie and Axel will still fight, and much like in the original timeline, Robbie will still be able to land some points on Axel. So Sensei Wolf will still want Axel to break Robbie's leg, and those events would carry on. Axel will still break Robbie's leg in this timeline, so Robbie wouldn't be able to continue the fight, and Axel would advance to the finals. Season 6 would continue. Sam will still choose not to fight in this timeline, and Miyagi-Do's run in the Saikai Taikai would still end. So Tori would still advance to the finals. Tori and Zara would fight, but Zara would be fighting dirty and with aggression, and the match would be closer in this timeline, and Tori wouldn't get as many points against Zara, but much like in the original timeline, Tori would still defeat Zara, and she would be the girls' world champion. The boys' finals would begin. Yoon would fight Axel in the finals. Yoon would be fighting with offense and with anger, but Axel would be able to fight back against Yoon, and he would score a couple points in the first round. Sensei Kim would want Yoon to use the secret move against Axel. Sensei Kim would tell Yoon to remember what her grandfather always says, to show no mercy. Yoon would be conflicted about getting revenge for Quan, so the next round would begin. Yoon would still be fighting Axel, and he would still be fighting with offense. Eventually Yoon would see an opening to use a new technique, so Yoon would begin to use the move, but in this timeline, Yoon would choose not to do the technique perfectly, so he would only knock Axel down, and Axel wouldn't be able to continue, so it would be considered a knockout. So in this timeline, Yoon would defeat Axel, and he would be the boys' world champion. But in this timeline, the Iron Dragons will still have the most overall points, and they would be declared the overall champions. Even though Miyagi-Do lost, Miyagi-Do would remain open, and things would be a lot more peaceful in the valley. And that is where I'm gonna end this What If. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Yoon was the new Cobra Kai captain during the events of Cobra Kai Season 6? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.